Hey Pisces, welcome to your one of your birthday readings. I hope you're doing well. I have done one on YouTube membership, so definitely check that out. But this is good for any placement of Pisces if you want to be here. But happy birthday to my Pisces sun signs out there. Many blessings to you during your solar return for many, many years to come. Cross watchers, more than welcome to be here. You don't have to have Pisces in your chart. No Pisces are dealing with Pisces, but there still could be a message in here for you if you feel attracted to or called to, pull towards the reading. You definitely can, more than welcome to be here, but there could be a message in here for you. But Pisces and cross watchers, this could also be about somebody you know, or somebody you know of, or somebody you used to know, what have you, that maybe you're hearing about or you are mentoring, whatnot. Okay. What else? But please, please, please take what resonates, leave the rest of it's not your story. Do not try to make it fit. Roles can be reversed, but everything, everyone, every time, including me. You always use your best discernment. This could be like a confirmation for you, and please watch tarot responsibly. If this doesn't resonate with you, then it wasn't your reading this time. Come back, maybe it will be next time. But if a part of it does, then take only that part and leave the rest, okay? But maybe it does resonate. So, but always watch responsibly. And let me give my disclaimer. These readings are not meant to be medical, psychological, relationship, financial, career, and or legal advice, okay? And should not be... Oh, but y'all heard that one. Be taken as such, okay? If you want to get a private personal reading, my email and website's down below. Definitely check that out. Check out recommended readers, YouTube memberships, and Patreon, honey. Okay. Let's see. I've done the weeklies for this week. Definitely check those out. Those were kind of interesting. I've done the monthlies as well. I have not done your Patreon birthday reading yet, but I will do that probably tomorrow because I want to do a collective reading as well for everybody here. Let's see. I will do an all signs portion towards the end, so definitely stick around and look at that. And I also need to start doing some collective readings for humanity. I'm being called to do that. It's kind of important. So be on the lookout for that too. Those will obviously be public on YouTube for everybody. So let's see. What's going on for Pisces? What are we, I don't know, what are we asking? Was it Thursday? What do we need to know? Oh, we are still Mercury retrograding in Pisces. We have Pluto transiting Aquarius for a long time. We are in eclipse season. We had a full solar eclipse in your sign. Then we had a full lunar eclipse in your opposite sign, which is Virgo. This is a karmic year, okay? So, what that means is Neptune and Jupiter are doing a thing. So is Saturn. Saturn moves very, very slow, okay? So, whatever was not cleared out, or taken account for, whatever it is, whatever's been hidden, omitted, deceived, whatever, if it wasn't brought to light, it wasn't discussed, it wasn't apologized for or forgiven for or whatever, right, is being dragged into the light by the divine, and karma is doing her thing this year, the whole year. So, okay. Okay, what? Alright, I need to get my wiki deck. Hold on. They want to use that. So, I'll be right back. 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, got it. Alright, we're going to start with some oracle messages, though. I don't know what they want to know. Whatever comes out. Whatever you need to know. The one on YouTube members is what you don't see coming. So, definitely, that was a very interesting reading. So, definitely check that out. Okay, well, whatever comes out for Pisces. So, we'll say currently, right now, and then we'll say next week and the following week, okay? Or they're saying April, for April, even though that will be an Aries season by then. Okay, so whatever comes out for you, Pisces, in April. Okay, beginning of the month, we have creating my own universe, manifestations. Okay, and nope, betrayal, untrustworthy and betrayal with snake spirit. Okay. when it says creating my own universe built on betrayal, what is manifested on a lie or built on a lie, you, them, or, you know, crosswatch or somebody you know, but it says creating my own universe. So be careful what you are creating. If you're creating something off of the pain or betrayal of another, that's not, well, it's not good to do that at any point in time, but it's not the year. Okay? If that was done in the past and that needs to be discussed or brought to light, then that needs to happen. Okay? But make sure you know that why you're doing what you're doing, or why you're exposing whatever it is. And maybe if you have betrayed another, whether maybe you were aware of it, right? And you're exposing it publicly or whatever, maybe give the person that has been truly the victim here a heads up, number one, right? And number two, if you didn't know you were betraying somebody, but then you found out, maybe you should just tell them directly before you do anything like that publicly, okay? As a common courtesy. I don't know. Or maybe someone's doing that with you. But it says somebody who's creating my own universe, which means, because it's top and bottom, right? Influence, root cause, right? So the top part is influence, bottom part is the root cause. It's betrayal. I don't know, maybe you feel betrayed, but there's some part of accountability that you may be having in this, because it says creating my own universe. All right, what about middle of April? The sun, happiness and success, so something could be coming to light. That's at the influence. So, I mean, this is the sun, so a Leo could be influencing this. The manifestation, kind of like magician energy. Virgo, Gemini here. What's the root cause of that, middle of April? Crystals, healing energy. Okay, so that's the cause. Okay, so if your intentions are good for exposing something, maybe it's true to your heart here to do so. Make sure that it's not like, you know, that's for the highest good of everyone involved. You see what I'm saying? But it does shine a light on things that need to be healed, healing energy with crystals here. Someone's name could be crystal, no tea, no shade of crystals out there. Or also, too, middle of April, you might want to charge your crystals. I don't know which ones. Make sure you're not putting crystals out that are not supposed to be in the sun. But maybe some of them need to be charged or cleansed by the sun. Some of them you can't get wet, though. Like selenite and malachite. Malachite's very poisonous, or like toxic, I think, if it's in water. And selenite will just dissolve. I'm not sure if it's good or not. So just be careful with that kind of stuff, okay? So, okay. But it looks like there's going to be healing, but that's the thing about healing. People can't heal what they don't know has already happened. So transparency, radical accountability, radical responsibility, radical self-awareness, and honesty is necessary here, so there can be healing. Or maybe you are like a Reiki healer. That's possible too, because we have happiness and success with healing energy. So whatever your intentions are, Pisces, crosswatcher, whomever this is about, make sure that it is for the highest good of everyone involved. And if you are exposing something or someone, make sure the main person that's been betrayed or whatever that is, make sure they have a heads up first. You know what I'm saying? Okay. End of April, we got new chapter, turning over a new leaf. I said what's influencing this is like an open book now. There's a chapter that's about to be closed, which makes sense because that's kind of like the year for that as well. So there can be, it's like, no pun intended, but maybe a little bit, but putting all the cards down on the table, basically. Maybe someone's doing that with you, you're doing it with another. Yeah, look, caught in a dream, an illusion, dream catcher. I feel like, ooh. Yeah. So we got spider spirit, meticulous and patient with dagger, danger and conflicts here. Meticulous and patient here. There could also be a masculine energy, divine masculine, or a wizard. That could be also Virgo, Gemini. That could be quite, they're waiting to strike, but not in a good way. Like, not like shooting their shot. It's like, can be quite dangerous. Dangers and conflicts here. Maybe whatever it is you're exposing is actually going to help somebody, free someone so they can move forward following their own path, or you following your own path here. Whatever it is, it could be a form of protection for another person as well. But let's see. Anything else? Show me this creating my universe. Stable, security with root chakra here. Now with manifestation, that could be, well, that talks about your security, your safety, right? But with betrayal underneath that, with snake spirit, that can talk about like sexual magic, maybe, or okay, or can we talk about infidelity? But you're trying. So if you're trying to manifest, right? If you or somebody you know, cross watcher or somebody you know, right? Y'all know, whatever. Trying to manifest off of somebody else's pain and suffering, or try to build a relationship off of someone else's betrayal or being betrayed, that's not gonna work out very well. Or if you're trying to manifest off of betraying another person, like finances or security or stability, that's not, it's ill-gotten gains. It's with ill intent. You see what I'm saying? What's this untrustworthy betrayal? Look, with bond spirit, diffuse conflict and reestablish a sense of safety. That's a betrayal of safety. That's not good. That's the root cause of it. You, them, or somebody you know. Or maybe you know this is happening to another person. You're not saying anything. Maybe you should. Okay. I'm going to get the tarot in a minute. What's this sun card? Happiness and success here? Okay. Got two. Moon cycles. I mean, you are ruled by the moon. We have pregnancy here, sun and moon, but then we also have giving a sacrifice, giving up something to please another. Maybe you need to, okay, maybe you're trying to people please somebody and it's no offense, choosing you when that needs to be healed. Or people pleasing, no tea, no shade, that needs to be healed here. What's this, tell me more about this healing energy. This one, please. Thank you. Yeah, ground, time to unwind, relax. So you got to ground the healing energy here. A cycle, or you give up this cycle that you seem to be repeating. No tea, no shade. Whether it's sort of people pleasing or betrayal or betraying others, right? Or this is somebody you know. What's this new chapter about? Okay. It says turning over a new leaf, money spell, incoming prosperity and abundance. Okay, that's what's influencing this. Opening up the books. I don't know. Still could be something about money here that's going to be found out by the end of April. You, them, or somebody else. Check looking into the books, or make sure you are budgeting your books properly or something. Because it looks like whatever the finances are, says caught up in a dream, or could also be maybe even an illusion here. Okay, with Dreamcatcher. Yeah, spirit block, divine intervention has blocked this path. So, financially. Because it's not built on, you know, whatever's built on deception or the pain of another doesn't flourish. You know, if it's built on humiliating another, if it's built on betraying another, or if it's built on ill-gotten gains, you know, whatever, stealing, not saying you would, stealing, whatever, it's not going to be prosperous. It's going to be blocked by spirit. If it's built on causing another person humiliation in order to profit or something, it's going to be blocked. Because I don't know who's doing that. It could be someone who's doing that because the divine checks the heart. It weighs against the feather of truth. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see. What is this about? Ooh. What's this? Creating my universe with security and stability. Okay. Ooh, we got the Ace of Cups reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is talking about whatever this is that you're doing, or you could be feeling very emotionally drained. Or financially drained maybe, but this is talking about maybe pouring back into yourself as well. Be careful what you're trying to manifest, some form of rejection. Ooh, the Emperor reverse. Careful what you wish for with the root chakra here. You might just get it, you know what I'm saying? That's not a good person. I don't know, somebody can't handle rejection very well. Aries, Taurus, Leo. That's a tyrant. That's a cruel, oppressive ruler. That's somebody who could be abusive or very controlling here. I will put free resources down below, obviously. What's this untrustworthy betrayal? Yep, Eight of Swords. Trapped. Binded. Controlled. Or maybe you're turning somebody in on something. Yeah, because look, there's a bird. A little birdie told me. Right? See how she's bound right here? With the cat, too. You might be seeing cats. Could be a black cat. Doesn't have to be. Black cats are actually very good luck, though. But this is self-imposed mental prison because of the betrayal. One more on that. From the top. Yeah, Ten of Cups reverse. This is a separation, divorce. This is not wish fulfillment. This is emotionally unfulfilled here. This is like overthinking it, or something about like big betrayal here. It could be in a marriage, maybe, Pisces. Or somebody in your family could be going to jail. No tea, no shade. Hopefully it's not you. It could be Cancer, Pisces there. Okay. Or somebody here is losing a marriage and a third party or another love interest at the same time. Okay. Diffuse conflict and reestablish a sense of safety. Ooh, no. Ten of Swords in reverse. It's something that, 2 tens. Something's going to end real bad. Beginning of April. You might be already in motion now for somebody who is not a good person. Gemini energy right here. Okay, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. Why is that from the top? The Star in reverse. No hope and faith here. Not being able to heal something. Or something about wanting something not to be revealed. Someone didn't listen to their inner guidance. Someone didn't listen to spirit. This is somebody here who a fall from grace. Okay. Aquarius energy. This is someone who doesn't listen to their own guidance. Or someone is doing this because they don't want somebody to heal something with somebody else. But whomever this Emperor reverse is, they're losing both avenues, basically. Okay. Now, middle of April, though, there's happiness and success with the Sun card. With the Five of Wands in the reverse, so no more competition, no more rivalry, no more drama, no more, fighting, no more competition here, no more strife, because there's going to be healing cycles. Yeah, the Hangman reverse. However, though, someone's incredibly selfish. This is your card, Pisces. You are not in your energy here. There's something that you're not seeing. You lack perspective on, or there's a lack of accountability on your part, or it could be another Pisces. What's the sacrifice? Giving up something to please another. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Swords. It's always darkest before dawn, right? And there's another bird right there. So you can be seeing birds, blue and red, and or cats. They're trying to give you messages here. There's a guilty, someone has a very strong guilty conscience here about something. It's weighing on yours or somebody else's heart really heavy. Someone might be having a hard time sleeping in the middle of April. There's another cat right here too. So you go from the 8 of Swords to the 9. Okay. Oh, you got the 8, then you got the 7, and then the 9. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Yeah. Someone feels guilty about this. By causing someone suffering. Someone's going to be losing sleep because of the lies that they told. But because it was done out of selfishness, okay? Well, let's see. What are the 7 of Swords? What are they guilty about? What are they still lying about? Trying to cover up? Someone's also trying to mask their guilt. Or, yeah, someone's trying to mask their guilt here. Pisces. What's the 7 of Swords about? You got another cat there, too. Yeah, despair in reverse. Someone's lying about not being in despair. A surprise. Someone's also hiding money. Sorrow. Someone's also lying about the depths of sorrow here. Or someone's in self-denial. Yeah, ooh. No, we got misfortune reverse. That's like, that's the worst than the Tower. Oh, we also have widower in reverse. So somebody was plotting and planning something against their spouse in order to be with you, or in order to connect with you or collaborate with you. Someone's avoiding doing something like that because it's not right. Or an old woman. Or there's a woman here who's a liar. An older, like, it could be a much older woman who's very much a liar. I don't know why I'm getting that. I got like insurance fraud. I don't know what that's about. Young woman, yeah. And hope in reverse, so fake hope or future faking here. And room in reverse. Private conversations becoming very public. With the thief at the bottom. Yeah. A service in reverse. So someone's going to be refused service. For something. Like not, like someone's not going to follow through on something. Okay? Because now they feel bad about it. Okay. Yeah, they do. Because there's a guilty conscience here. Real bad. Someone's also lying about that. They're lying about how guilty they feel about something. What's this healing energy? So the root cause of this, okay? Now we have the 5 of Swords and the Temperance card. So this is somebody who feels bad because they wanted to win at all costs. We got Sagittarius, we got Aquarius here. Being very manipulative, cheating to get ahead. When it was unnecessary. Someone is receiving warnings about something they need to heal. Someone's grounding energy. Or somebody here is lying about their health. I'm not a doctor. Obviously, I've given my disclaimers. What's the ground about? 4 of Pentacles. Somebody here wanted to retain power here. They were holding back healing or holding back medical information. Also money, too. 9 of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces here. Somebody here has been holding back because they're overindulging in something that could be detrimental to their health. Or somebody here buries something in somebody's yard. Or put it in a tree. And they feel bad about it. So someone's trying to sneak or pay somebody some money to go dig it up or to take it out of a tree. Could be spell work. I don't know. Okay. What's this new chapter about? Turning over a new leaf. Big end of April. Judgment. Decision. But it looks like somebody here is under judgment here or has to make a decision. It's like a wake-up call to turn over a new leaf. Not overindulging in things that can be bad for the health. or not overindulging in things that would strip another person of their power. Especially if they're not coming for you. You know what I'm saying? What's this prosperity about? Yeah, the sun in reverse. So someone's hiding money for sure. Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio maybe. Someone makes a lot of decisions out of ego. And that's why Spirit is blocking this. Because something is still caught in a dream or an illusion. Is still, something has not been revealed. What's the Sun card reverse? The Ace of Wands reverse. Someone's hiding something about not taking action or their, you know, sexual health. Okay. What's the dream about? Page of Cups in reverse. Some type of emotional immaturity. Someone was making decisions based on their not listening to their intuition, or somebody here was casting an illusion about a friend, or using other people to judge another, like using a lot of people to cast judgment or cast somebody out of something that was actually meant for them at one point in time. Or it could even at work, but that's why you or somebody else is not, or somebody who's going to reject another person because they've had a change of heart, or they've had a crisis of consciousness, or like they have a guilty conscience, basically. So whatever is gained from something is not going to flourish, like I was saying before. So you, them, or cross-watcher, or somebody you know. What's the Spirit, divine intervention has blocked this path? Yeah. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody has to go back and make something right. Pisces, Cancer. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody has to go back and make something right. Or someone could be going back to jail. I don't know. If somebody gets out, I'm not wishing on nobody. Not wishing this on nobody, right? Someone has to go back to jail because of bad decisions they make out of emotional maturity, not listening to their intuition. Yeah, Two of Wands, because of choices that they made. Or someone's going to be trying to walk back a choice that they made. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in the upright, and the Seven of Wands. Someone is it's taking a long time for someone to defend themselves. It's taking somebody a very long time to make a decision. To stand on business about that. Or someone's way too disciplined. Or someone's protection is going to hold. Okay, well, that's good. Yours, theirs, or somebody you know. Nine of Cups in reverse, though. Someone's going to be very defensive regarding any form of love bombing or cheating. Cancer, Pisces here. Five of Pentacles. Someone here is going to walk back a choice. Yeah, Tower at the bottom. Justice. And the Four of Wands reverse, yeah. So there's like a backfire here. Because I also have the Magician here and the Queen of Cups reverse. Seven of Pentacles reverse. So something has to be made right. There's a Tower. It's brought in by karma herself with the Four of Wands reverse, because of something was gotten out of ill-gotten gains off of the betrayal and pain of another. Whether you were betrayed, right? Or somebody else, cross-watcher, or somebody you know. And somehow you were hearing about it, you're witnessing it, or you were part of it some way, somehow. So that all has to be returned back to the person, whoever that was, that has been betrayed. It's spiritual law. Because there is Virgo, Gemini again with the Magician here. Because somebody here was paying a magician to put work or whatever. Or someone's walking back at decisions and they want to invest elsewhere. You or them. Okay, anything else for Pisces? Yeah, cat with 9 lives, bounce back from adversity, resilient, escape from harm. You or them, or somebody here's coming back from harm. Someone is. Yeah, dream bubble and illusion. So whatever, like someone's bubble's being burst here because somebody really is able to be very resilient. You, them, or somebody you know. Yeah, spell work, baneful magic. It just doesn't work on somebody because they've been doing the healing work. That's the thing about magic. Like, it can only really attach to somebody who isn't doing the work. And I don't know about all types of magic, I guess, and I'm not saying I'm proficient at anything, but I'm, or practice at all. But what I'm saying is, like, if someone is truly, from what I do understand, just because somebody can doesn't mean they always should, and doesn't mean that they're not able to, or something like that. But if someone's actually doing know thyself, right, and to thy own self be true and authentic, right, and they're really doing that inner work to heal, it's kind of hard for it to stick. Yeah, okay. We also have fortress. Look at that. Look, your home is your castle, fortified residence, security, and privacy. And we got adorned with flowers, devotion, love, and reverence, purity, and divine beauty and self-love. That's someone who's really doing a lot of healing work. You or them? Yeah, it was not easy. Heartache. Yeah, they had to come back. Somebody here had to come back from a lot of pain and a lot of grief. Well, we have to grieve the things, right? All of them. From childhood, real or perceived traumas, real or perceived losses, all the way to adulthood, whatever age you are, right? And someone's been really, it says grief, emotional struggle, sadness, despair, downhearted, tears come from the heart, sorrow is the price paid. So whoever's doing this to another, when is it enough is enough? You know what I'm saying? Or somebody here is witnessing another person just be very upset, and maybe they want to come in and give them their flowers. Like, somebody deserves their flowers here. You, them, or somebody else. They really do. Whatever's been happening is not warranted or justified. So justice is coming in to set it right. Or whatever was done. Look, piece of the pie. So somebody here's been doing something in order to gain some type of piece of the pie here. Adversary. Conflict, opponent, disputes, fighting, competition, rivalry, fighting style, self-defense, and combat. Somebody's fighting over a piece of the pie. Yeah, roaming, travel, and wandering. What's that about? One more from the top. Yeah, holding all the aces. Winning, having the advantage, infinite power, signs, leverage. Success is ensured. Getting your way, information, and resources needed to get ahead. Somebody's done something in order to get ahead. Create, like, opposition with somebody where there doesn't need to be any, whether it's currently or in April or in the past. And you know what I'm saying? And it's not justified. Yeah, look, impermanence. So somebody's doing this to try to gain the advantage to another person, but that doesn't last. Nothing can remain forever. Yeah. It's like a humiliation ritual of another in order to profit off of it. And betray them in order to profit off of it. And claim it's their truth, but really it's betrayal with somebody else. It could be like their person, because they're a knowing, willing participant, but also doing it to humiliate another person and then profiting off of this. It says unwanted exposure, information disclosed, embarrassment, revealing something personal, made public, negative attention in order to make money off another person. Or that's what's currently happening, or in April, or in the past. That is to humiliate another person. Yeah, that's not okay. So make sure you're not doing that, okay? Crosswatch your eye, we don't recommend. Right? Don't recommend for anybody to do that, because it's going to not go well. It's really going to backfire if it isn't already. Because it's unnecessary. Okay. Well, let me take this back and we'll do your all signs, okay? Give me 1 second to clear my table. 1 second. All right, let's see. Let's do your all signs now. Show me Pisces versus all 12 zodiac signs, please. Spirit, Most High, Ancestors, Angels, and Guides from Aries. Show me, they're a little spicy. Show me Pisces versus all 12 zodiac signs, please, from Aries to Pisces. In that order. Thank you. Ancestors, Angels, and Most High, and Divine. Okay, and guys, if you're dealing with an Aries, gossip. Either they're someone, it could be vice versa, right? Okay, or somebody you know. Someone is gossiping a lot. Be careful about, yeah, and they're clingy. Someone's saying that you or somebody else is very clingy. Yeah, begging. There's an Aries that's saying another person is clingy and begging another person. That's mean. Or if you're doing a Taurus, they want to take you on a proper date, maybe. They want to have a new beginning with you. Okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, woo, they're crashing out, honey. And Gemini's crashing out because their manipulations failed. Head games are for children. One more. Yeah, about a hookup. Or that's what they're finding out about. Either they're doing it to you and you could be crashing out. Don't do that. Or they're crashing out about something. A Gemini is. Alright, if you're dealing with a Cancer, y'all may have unfinished business here, but they're closed off to it, or you are. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're apologizing to you for being an F-boy. Or they're apologizing to somebody for being an F-boy. Block. You could be blocking this person. Or they're blocking you. Or something like that. Okay. If you're dealing with a Virgo, we got bad intentions, unplanned pregnancy. So be careful of a Virgo. They could be trying to get you pregnant if you're feminine energy. If you're a masculine energy, Pisces, that someone could be trying to get pregnant by you. One more on that. Yeah, single. Yeah, you'll be like a single parent. That's no tea, no shade to single parents out there, honey. Okay? But just be mindful of that. If that's not something you want, then use precaution, of course, right? If you're dealing with a Libra, we've got third party in quick start, Netflix and chill, so it will end just as fast as it started. Third party scenario, relationship, and yeah, meet up. That's all they want is to hook up. That's it. You or them, or you know, Libra or you. If you're dealing with Scorpio, we got validate feelings. So they could be quite upset or emotional. You may be validating their feelings about something, or vice versa. Yeah, controlling. There's somebody here who's very controlling and gives false promises to a Scorpio or to you or to them. One more on that. Yeah, you could be anxious about this, or maybe they are. Okay, but they're finally gonna be, yeah, they might be sad about it, of course, but it's almost like a relief for this person if you're dealing with Scorpio. You can be very anxious about talking to them, or vice versa. Okay, so woosah, right? If you're dealing with Sagittarius, we got texting. Okay. Mistake. So somebody here feels like it's a mistake texting you, or you feel like it's a mistake texting them. One more. Yeah, direct message here. Something about Instagram or any like DMs or any form of social media here was a mistake. Sagittarius may feel like this, or you do. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, we got thirsty. Player a hoe here. Somebody here, either they're saying you're thirsty or they are. And they're gaslighting the snot out of somebody. Be careful of a Capricorn gaslighting the snot out of you, or make sure you're not doing that, okay? If you're doing Aquarius, we got taking it slow, okay? Intimidating. You may intimidate an Aquarius, which I don't really see that. I mean, I don't know all the Aquariuses in the world, but I would assume Aquarius is not easily intimidated. You could be a little bit intimidated by an Aquarius, or I don't know. They could be very intimidated by you. They want to take things slow, though. Blindsided, though. They're afraid of being blindsided, or you are. So that's why they want to take things slow. Okay. If you're dealing with another Pisces, or this is you, or just your situation, in April, we got unappreciated, honey. Love bombing. And courting. So, if someone's making you feel unappreciated, it's because they're love bombing and courting somebody else. If you are getting all this attention, it's because they're making somebody else feel unappreciated. Someone playing games, honey. Yeah, look, fake. Yeah, no. Don't fall for that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or someone's being love bombed. I feel like they're either somebody is doing that. Someone's either making you feel unappreciated, it's because they're love bombing and being fake as fuck to somebody else. Or if you're getting the attention, it's because they're making somebody else feel unappreciated. Okay, but it is fake. Whomever's doing this, okay, they are fake. Whatever. Okay, someone might be actually realizing that they're the whole problem. Like, you know what I mean? It's like unnecessary, which is overall. All right, let's see who could potentially be involved. Don't get hung up on the signs, okay? Who could potentially be involved in this in April for Pisces? Virgo, which is your opposite sign. Definitely watch your opposite signs on, like, the Earth signs on YouTube memberships. And also, if you're go to Patreon, you can watch Virgo, too. And Pisces is up there as well. We got Pisces. There you are. You, Pisces, or another Pisces. You got Gemini. Libra. Scorpio. Sagittarius. Okay. We got Cancer. And we have Leo. Okay. So we have Virgo, which it can be any sign, but Virgo, Pisces, you are another Pisces, Cancer. Gemini, Libra, Leo. Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Okay. Alright, let's get a few initials or letters or whatever. So this could be first, middle, last initial, your name, their name, anyone else who may be involved, knows about it, what have you, and last messages from Spirit, okay, before I get your guidance. What we got, please, for my Pisces for April? We got letter J. We got S. I heard just saying. R. Someone could be a junior or a senior. S again. Y. I heard sorry. Okay. I don't have an O though. Oh, okay. We got E. O. Sorry. E again. Someone's going to be Joe. E as well. Or Ro. Or Joey. Or Josie. U. Someone's going to be Sue. Or Susie. Or someone could get sued. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Letter C. I heard yuck. Okay, though. Q. Oh, Q, though. Someone's going to be Jessica. Maybe. Got the letter N. Something can be Jen. Or something can be Cassie or Chrissy. L. Nell. Or Nellie. We got X. Rex. Okay. I got O again. And I have T. could have said some really foul shit to another person. A lot of like, I have slurs here, or like, you know, things like that. Trigger warning. Sent. Like something sent somewhere, or sent like as in change or something. Or someone's calling somebody a see you next Tuesday. We got A here, something about a cat. Or someone's getting canned. I'm not wishing that on nobody. I will put these down below, by the way. You can always put them into like the Scrabble game or like ChatGPT. Not a free not a promotion or anything like that. We got Q, answers and questions. Okay. I heard Jacqueline or Jacqueline. I'm not saying that right. V. Something about TV. CT. Ooh, CTV. You got letter K. T again. Something to be cat with a K. Or Catherine. I. Something is Chrissy or whatever. Some IT. I again. I. Was it ITT or something technical? R. I again. 3 I's. Just definitely there's a lot of I's here. Okay. We got G. Instagram can be important. IG. Reels or something. Or girl. Something like girls or W. Girl code is what I heard. T again. Wit. Or writing something. Okay. We got Z. Okay, we got P. H. Oh. A. Some HIPAA laws. Okay. E. R. Some of the ER. Or PR. Or her. Or pH balance. Okay, that HIPAA laws or something. We got S. No, I don't like that. Use protection because I do have the word herpes here. I don't like that. Okay, we got M. Ham. Hard has. I don't know. Use protection. Okay. SMS like messages or something. I don't like that. We got B. Something be Zebediah or Zach. F. Boyfriend. Or okay. Baby mama. L. Florida. And then we got D. Okay. Medical doctor. Someone's mad. MAD. Or Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. Okay. Or someone saying damn or something. Okay. Okay. Rebecca. Reba. No Tina Shade anybody. I'm not wishing this on nobody. Reba. Or rebound. Something about a rebound. Okay. Okay. Alright, let me read these to you. Again, I'll put these down below and you can, you know, figure these out. And free resources as well. We got J, S, R, S, Y, E, O, E, U. Some could be from the UK maybe. C, N, L, X, O, T, A, Atlanta or Georgia, important. Q, B, K, T, I, Ooh, and then we have, so, okay, so just, you know, whatever, protection is important, okay? Self-care and self-respect is also, you know, being sexually responsible, right? We got ZPHAE, hey, RSMBFLD. Okay. All right, let me give you some guidance, honey. Give me some guidance, please, for Pisces regarding this. We got Clover, release your guilt. Number 21 breaks down to a 3. And we got number 7. 712 can be important, or 217 could also be important. Or 3 and 7, which is 10. Says sword, make the change. Okay. It told me to take the one on the bottom as well. It says number 18 breaks down to a 9. It says tree, let them go. Okay, let me get some of these. Anything else for Pisces, please, regarding this reading for guidance for April? We got Black Widow, look twice, leap once. Okay. Spider-Man, places to be, webs to shoot. Black Widow and then web, spider, right? So it's like someone getting caught up in their own web here of lies or whatever they've been doing. And we got Hawkeye, which is ready, steady, go. Okay. All right, let me read these to you. Number 21. Oh, right to it. It says, release your guilt. You've been carrying the burden of guilt on your shoulders for far too long. It's now negatively impacting all facets of your life and making it impossible to function. You've come to a crossroads where you need to choose a direction. Go ahead and make your reparations or release yourself from the cage you built around yourself. Hint, sometimes the first road leads back around to the second. Okay. Okay. What's Black Widow about? And it says, look twice, leap once. And it says, when the stealthy Black Widow reveals herself in a reading, it's because she means for you to see her. And what we see is a calm, measured spy who doesn't make a move without a plan, and you are being guided to follow suit. This may mean you are being asked to act as a peacekeeper, lending your composure to mediate conflicts between friends or coworkers. Embrace the spirit of temperance and know that your forethought, strategic thinking, and diplomacy will never lead you astray. Okay? Let's fall asleep. Hold on. Take this off too. Maybe that's it. All right, let's see. Now we have, I guess, the middle of the month of April, we got the sword. Make the change. And it says, there is a big life change you've been thinking of making for a while now. This is a sign that you need to trust your instincts and take the leap. Whether you're thinking about cutting your hair or finding a job better suited for you, do the thing and do it with confidence. Okay, and then you have Spider-Man. Says, places to be, webs to shoot. Spider-Man may be a superhero with great power, but he also has responsibilities of being a regular person. To him, it's equally important to take down the Sinister Six and make it to Aunt May's in time for dinner. Sound familiar? While you may be slinging webs all around NYC, you're juggling just as much, and Spider-Man is here to advocate for balance. You don't need to sacrifice your career for family or your relationships for professional success. You just need to balance the things that are important to you and be unapologetic about whatever they are. Okay? All right, let's see. Now, at the end of the month, we got Let Them Go with Tree. And it says, you often take on the pain of others. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not so sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving nothing in return. Sometimes we even feel we've inherited pain from those who come before us in our family tree. This is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you, not what other people expect you to carry for them. Okay. And then Hawkeye. It says, ready, steady, go. Hawkeye is calling you to shoot your shot. It's time to stop procrastinating, take aim, and propel yourself toward your target. This can be as simple as replying to the email you've been putting off for weeks, or getting back into a meaningful routine after time away. No matter your goal, Hawkeye is shooting reminders your way that you are worth the investment in yourself. Hello. Hello. Alright, but that is what I got. I really hope this helps you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, help with the video as well, and I really hope that it helps you, and happy birthday, honey. Also, cross watchers, I hope everything's okay for you guys too. Until next time, alright.